So guys, hi, it's Tony from Build with AE. I'm joined here with Tony from TDD Construction. We are here at the UK Construction Live, and we're also going to check out the Grand Design Show, and we're going to have a good walk around because we want to be able to do a lot of networking and also see a lot of the new technical innovative stuff that's been designed and then pulling forward into this year and next year from all of the different manufacturers and suppliers within the industry. So let's go and have a look, shall we, Ty?
Come follow us then, guys.
Come on, guys. So guys, I'm here on the Bosch stand with Chris, and Chris is going to let us know what the future holds for Bosch, and obviously then their new products they've got out on site.
One of the things obviously we're pushing out quite heavily within our power tools is our 18 volt bi-turbo range, because that's our most powerful 18 volt range, which is supposed to be basically the equivalent of a corded machine. So you're looking at 18 volt machines that are running up to the corded equivalent of either 1100 watt recip saws all the way up to 1600 watt impact drivers, as well as a 2000 watt equivalent sliding miter saw, which I think you guys had a look at earlier.
Yeah, we did actually. We were really impressed with it. And what's the sort of time span on, and what is the ampage on that? Sort of how long will it last on site with how many curts, do you think?
When it comes to the bi-turbo brushless machines, we recommend using the 5.5, the 8 and the 12 amp hour batteries.
Okay, so
when it comes to cutting capacity, again, it's how long's a piece of string and all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
That machine in particular, say the GCM 305 GDC, we'd recommend a 12 amp hour battery because it's a big 12-inch disc, but that machine cuts up to 120 mil depth, all the way up to 400 mil width. So it's a really big machine. Being able to run that on an 18 volt platform, that's what it's all about.
Great stand. Definitely check out the Bosch, their new innovative stuff. It's really, really cool. They're definitely now stepping up the game, so definitely check them out.
Guys, I'm here with Mike from Tarmac. He just wants to talk about his products for the Limelight.
So we've got line range of plasters. The purple plaster is a backing plaster, which is a renovating plaster, and it's predominantly used for controlling damp and moisture within the structures. You actually apply that to the wet wall, and it will dry the property out or the wall naturally. You can put that on today, and then you can put the finish on tomorrow. So it's a quick drying process. And if you've got a property that's flooded, you would have to remove the plaster at that level. You can put that back on, and then every time it floods, you do not have to replace it.
So also a minute ago you were talking about your lime mortar.
So that's the new. We've now developed these because we manufacture the lime and we have the sands. So these is a pre-mixed product with NHL lime. It comes in a plastic bag which is recyclable. It's good. So it can be stored outside.
One of the key features you want these days, isn't it? Trying to keep
it is absolutely, and it's also user friendly, so anybody can use it. So you just basically buy the bag, add water to it, mix, and it's ready to use. And guarantee the colour will be the same every time with every bag.
I'll just show you guys the little sample that you have here. That's the sample they have here. If you're interested in any of the lime works, and if you're in builds, future builds, check out Limelight. Take care.
So guys, I'm joined here with Mark at the Graco. Now, Graco for me, I started using Graco about 10 years ago. I bought another machine about 2 years ago, and Mark has very kindly given us the time to talk through some of the new products they've got on the market. So tell me about your products, Mark.
Okay, so we're at the National Construction Show, and we're showcasing some of our texture units as well as the polyurea units, and we've also got our current cordless range as well. So in front of you here, you'll see the Mark V. That is the flagship plaster sprayer. There's the Texas sprayer APX, that does the same job, but it's more compact and based into one. And then we've also got the T-Max that you'll see over there, and that does a multitude of products, some external renders as well, internal plaster application as well.
Now, I did notice over the last few years that definitely the plastering side now is going down towards more of the spray sort of side, isn't it?
So it's a lot quicker, it's easier on the body, and as we get doing the things faster and better, then the Graco and the spray plasters work very well in that aspect. So as much as you can take the manual labour out of the work, the better, I think, for everybody.
No, definitely. I think plastering, as we all know, is really punishing on the body, isn't it?
So yeah, you don't need to plaster her, over the age of 40 who hasn't got bad wrists and bad elbows. So
that is definitely right. So this is the thing I'm really interested in, is obviously the machine, which is the foam machine, I do believe, is it?
Yeah, so it's not just specifically designed around spraying polyureas, but it's a proportion and mixer. So it has a separate pump each side, and it can meter the amount of materials that are sprayed out. So depending on the ratio that the materials need to be mixed at, it does it all for you. It can mix, it can agitate, and it can join the materials at the guns and then spray them onto whatever surface you need it to.
It's definitely a route that we're thinking of going down at the moment, because the one thing with it, it's like trying to cut insulation in. This is a massive game changer, because obviously the Americas are using this a lot now, so it's definitely something I'd like to be using.
Yeah, and I think with the current trends with energy conservation and ecology for saving heat anywhere where you can sort of build on that and use these products, I think they're better for everybody, so including the environment.
Look, thank you very much for your time, it's much appreciated. Take care, have a great show.
You too, cheers. Tradesman out of him yet.
Hi guys, I'm here with Alex at Mirka.
Hiya, so we are renowned for dust-free sanding.
Yeah.
Big part of what we do. It goes from the small handheld random orbit sanders, detail sanders, through to our larger wall sanders that we're displaying today. In the last couple of years we've seen a huge boom in different ways of working, different approaches to things. Historically we've been a little bit more of a decorator's tool for the construction world, but with the boom of spray plaster and the likes of Graco and dry lining application becoming more popular, we're starting to see a big increase as well.
Okay, so you've got some on show over here. Can you talk us through the models you have?
Yeah, absolutely. So the two main wall models that we have will be the Leros and the Leros S machines. Okay. They're both in principle the same tooling and same process of sanding.
Yeah.
They give a little bit more scope to the user. One's a much shorter version with an extension shaft.
Okay.
And the other one's a more traditional drywall sander.
Yeah.
We then have our handheld units, starting with our Deros, which is a random orbit sander.
Okay, yeah.
What we're renowned for really is what a lot of people will consider their Mirka sander.
Yeah.
A little bit like the world of Hoover.
Yeah.
We're now renowned for that particular one.
Yeah.
And then we move into two detail sanders, two in our Dios models. Slightly different sanding process, but allows you to be able to get into those areas which you wouldn't typically get to with a round sanding head.
Well, thanks for your time, Alex.
Absolute pleasure.
Nice to meet you. Take care.
Thank you.
Tony. Yeah. Boom! Love it, man. Absolutely class. Check this out, guys. Does it look similar?
Hi guys, I'm with Katie here at Accxel. We're trying to talk to you about the products and everything they offer here.
Hi there, so Accxel is the first of its kind training school in the UK, which has been co-funded by government to address and reform the skills crisis that we're currently in. What we're trying to do, in partnership with JCB, we're trying to attract as many people into the industry as well as upskill those who are already in it.
Yeah.
So we help people who have never been on site before with apprenticeships, right up to senior site management, black hat, MVQ level 6. And as of next year, we'll be doing degree apprenticeships as well.
I say it's good, good trying to obviously expand people's knowledge and their training, trying to get youth into it as well. That's a massive thing. It's quite hard. So how long have you been in partnership with JCB?
So Accxel was sort of created 4 years ago to put porter cabins, one in Cinderford and one in Cardiff, and it's now a £3 million construction school in Gloucestershire. So JCB came on board with us to really sort of help make the biggest impact they possibly could. JCB have been absolutely phenomenal, and what we're trying to do to attract as many youth into the industry is keep up to date with modern technology. And how to do that is bringing a simulator along with us. We take these out to the schools because what we find is if people actually enjoy PlayStations or being on the Xbox,
especially these days,
exactly, why would they consider not coming into the industry?
Thank you very much, Katie. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
So guys, I'm here on the Mercedes stand. Now you know that as a company we run all Mercedes vans. Now the last time we bought some Mirka vans, the 314s, we really looked to try to jump to electric, but at the time it was just too expensive. The incentives weren't good enough, but obviously time changes. Now we've got 2 of those vehicles actually going back in 6 months' time, so hopefully move towards getting our first 2 new vans in electric. So how is the electric sort of thing for you now, Alex, going into this market, trying to make it cost effective for people like myself, you know, because obviously I don't do a lot of miles like the careers. I literally probably at the most do about 120 miles a week at the most, and at that time 2.5 years ago I was trying to buy electric. It just wasn't cost effective. Is that now more the case on Mercedes? Are they trying to help out for us doing this and more sustainable for all of us guys?
The technology is improving significantly. This is what they call Generation 2 eVTOL. Okay, so it's got 162 mile range and what they call WLTP, which is real world. Okay, it's not right for everybody though. You know, some businesses want to have green credentials, some businesses maybe operate in the centre of London, and it makes sense to have an electric vehicle.
100%.
But there's a lot of information we can provide you which can help you to make the decision. But what I would recommend on a vehicle like this is leasing it, okay, over a 2 or 3 year period, and it allows you to dip your toe into electric vehicle ownership. You also get the benefit of a government OLEV grant, and that's been guaranteed now for the next 2 years. So in addition to what discount we can offer you, and we will be competitive, the government will contribute £5,000. There's some technology we can give you as well. It's called an EQ Ready app. What you do with that, download it from the App Store, you use that in your normal vehicle, and what it will do, it'll tell you how suitable your driving is for an electric vehicle. What we can also do is demo you the vehicle, so you can borrow it for a week and see how you get on, you know, using it in your day-to-day to make sure it's suitable for your application. And with the rates that we can provide you, with the government grants, and with, you know, competitive dealer quotations, I'm sure you might be surprised.
Well, that's brilliant news, that is. I mean, that's music to my ears. So Mercedes are massively helping out the builders who don't do a load of miles, and then make the finance deal a lot better package with the government incentives. So it makes us be able to move into a more sustainable world, which we're all trying to move forward to, aren't we, guys? So massive thank you for your time. That's really, really good. Take care. Have a great show. Take care.
Yeah, you too.
So guys, I'm at the UK Construction Week, and the one thing I did want to do is I want to say a massive thank you to Flannery's, who got hugely involved with the BCL, the Building Careers Live. It's the show that we put on encouraging the youth of today, and Flannery's smashed it out of the park for us, got really involved. So that's why I wanted to come and do a big shout out to Flannery's. Absolutely brilliant. They are such an awesome company.
guys, I'm here with Ben from Versarien, and I'm just going to talk about the product that he has here, as you can see behind him. Could you talk to us about the product you have here?
Yeah, so what we're doing here today is we're demonstrating 3D concrete printing.
Yes.
But it's actually a slight misnomer because there's no concrete in it.
Yes.
And there's no cement in it. So it's a cement-free mortar that we're using. Okay, so this is just something we've done as a demonstration piece. We've done it as a live print here.
Yeah, we just saw that on the live a minute ago. Yeah, it's brilliant.
So to sort of demonstrate the kind of speed and versatility of it.
Yes.
So I think the headlines for something like this are, you know, speed. This wall here was 20 minutes to print.
Yeah.
You know, incredibly quick.
Is there a certain height you can go with then?
Yeah, so you can go 3 meters plus with this. Obviously this particular type of robot, it's a robot arm. It's limited by its own size. There are other types of printers, of course, gantry printers, where you can print out an entire house or other structure in one go.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Which is amazing, yeah.
Is this a fairly new machine you've had built, or has it ended up being adapted from previous ones?
Yeah, so this one we've had since January.
Okay.
So not very long.
Yeah.
But we've managed to do a lot with it in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think coming here today, you can definitely see the appetite for this.
So how does it work then to get a different design or layout for the machine to work? How does that work? What's the process?
So what will happen is that you will come to me with an idea.
Right.
So either you'll just have an idea, or you'll have a drawn-up concept.
Okay. So would it be a CAD drawing or something like that, or
doesn't matter.
Specific? Okay.
No, and the reason it doesn't matter is that I would have to then redraw that as in a way that the robot can understand.
Okay.
So essentially what I have to do is I have to model the tool path for the robot to follow.
Right.
It's not quite, so the level that we're used to talking about with 3D modelling and 3D printing is the desktop printers, right?
Right, yes.
Where you just model an object and you give it to the slicing software and it figures out how to print it.
Right, okay.
Okay, this isn't there yet, so I have to figure out how to print it and then tell the robot what to do.
Right.
But we're advancing in that department as well.
Well, thank you very much for your time. Nice to meet you. And guys, check out if you're interested in any of these products.
Come on, let's go, let's go. There is a lot of amazing things here, isn't there, guys? I mean, there's so many different kinds of manufacturing and supplier companies here. I've been really impressed by what is going on here at the moment, and it's a great place to obviously find out new product, new innovations, and it's absolutely brilliant. So definitely, if you haven't checked out UK Construction Week, definitely get yourself here next year. Definitely check it out. Now, we're going to go from here into Grand Designs and see what super cool stuff's going on in there. So let's go and have a look, guys. So guys, we've had an awesome time walking around the UK Construction Week. We're now here at Grand Designs, so I'm really excited to bring to you guys what is going on in the hall at the Grand Design Show. So let's go and crack on now. Ready?
Yeah, come on guys,
boom, let's go. I haven't been to a Grand Design Show for quite some time.
No, it's my first, this is. Grand Designs, yes.
Definitely going to be a new one for me. I haven't been here for about, I don't know, 6-7 years. So I'm really looking forward to it now. But the one thing I love about when in the Grand Designs, you walk down this big hallway like this with the music playing in the background. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
It is, definitely. I'm excited to go in, first time. Wow,
that's pretty cool. Now, obviously, you know you're in Grand Design straight away, because look at that behind you guys. That's absolutely super cool. That is really cool.
So nice and grand, immediately.
The one thing here is obviously it's orientated not just towards the construction like the UK Construction Week, it's also orientated towards obviously the DIYs, the homeowners, because obviously they can come and look at products. There's a lot of stuff that you can buy for the outdoor space and obviously green living and things like that. So let's go and have a quick look, have a walk around and see if we can see some really cool, interesting stuff, guys. Okay, let's go. Guys, you can see there's a whole massive run of different companies with sliders and bifolds, and there's something that we do fit a lot. How about yourself, Tom?
Yeah, we do some bifolds,
Yeah, definitely bifolds and sliders. So let's go and have a look.
I like the finish around here.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't
It's
it?
nice because a low profile. Profiles are very small, aren't they? You're maximising the glass.
It's a very thin profile through here, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Gives it a nicer, sleeker finish.
Yeah, I think this is actually electric, isn't it? That's nice, look at that. How slimline that
Two
is.
fingers. I like the fact there's no handles here in the way.
Yeah.
Just keep it to a minimal as possible.
It's a very nice seamless sort of thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Definitely that. Definitely do like that. So now that's actually locked, which is pretty cool. So it's actually, you can't physically open it. What size can these go up to? What's the biggest width and height?
So per door panel, you can have it up to 4.2 metres wide per door.
4.2 metres wide?
Yeah.
That's really big that, yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. And then height wise up to 3.2.
3.2, that is hell of it.
4.2 is very big.
No, I really like that, that's a really, really good idea. Very much, thank you, man. Thanks so. Look, you can see the door here now. I do know in certain other countries they're massively into using a fingerprint, but obviously it's got the key, but what a hell of a door that is, isn't it? You've actually got this key code here, look.
Yes, I've not seen that before.
Key entry, I've never seen that before. That's really, really quite cool and different. It's a very innovative, can't say the word now.
It's a good feature for extra security, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's really, really good. So the one thing that's very close to my heart, guys, you know I love building staircases, and I had to come over here and have a look at this staircase. This is a beautiful walnut staircase. I mean, it's just absolutely breathtaking, isn't it, Tone?
Yeah.
And I love this detail in here, don't you?
I was just about to say that.
It's beautifully done as well. And then you've got this great big newel and this beautiful detail. Look at that. It's just like, and look at the size of that string. In fact, that's what it looks like. It's like a laminate. Great staircase, guys. Love it. Absolutely brilliant.
With Dave at Insul Hub. Can you talk to us in further detail about the products you have here?
It's basically it's a woodcrete block. It's made out of recycled timber. Basically we cook it, take all the sugar and starch out of it, compress it with cement into a block form, certain insulation. You dry stack it.
Right.
First course goes down a mortar, then you dry stack the rest. Get up to about 3 metres, fill it full of concrete. Job done.
And like I said, you were explaining 2 minutes ago about the floor system here you have.
The raft system, polystyrene raft system. Yeah, it's simple. It's just a simple polystyrene raft system. Obviously got a ring beam in it with steel inside. You pour the concrete on top of that, and then you put your block on top of that, and that creates your thermal mass on the floor and in the walls.
Guys, in the floor you lose about 25% with no insulation. So obviously this got a full floor and wall insulations, keeping the U values in.
Massively, this block here is 38 centimetres, and that will give you 0.15 before you render the outside, clad it, whatever you do. And it'll give you down to about 0.13 afterwards. So you're getting close to passive, whatever.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Take care.
No problem. Cheers, guys.
Thank you.
James has very kindly accepted us to talk about his product. One thing we get asked for more and more is actually where can we put the car tone, and obviously this is a great concept and a great idea. Tell us about it a little bit, James.
So basically we supply car lifts to store cars either underground in car parks or just to park cars underground. Our clients come to us with different designs or a problem that they need to solve, like storage. So we come up with a design for them.
I think it's a great idea. I know a project that we're working on next year. The client's got issues because of the amount of cars he's got, and there's one thing he said to me, Tony, is there any chance that we can have a garage that's sunk into the floor? Do you do this in not just like one car, it can lift up with 2 cars?
So we have double car parking systems, and we also have automatic parking systems at shelf cars as well. So you can, on an app on your phone, you can basically call up whatever car you like.
One of the things that a lot of people are going to be thinking when they're looking looking at this, does it leak? You know, like kind of when you're dealing with the water table and things like that. Is that
let me show you over here. So on here we've got a gutter system that's around the perimeter of the lift.
Yeah.
So any surface water goes into that, and then the roof actually seals with the shaft, so the water doesn't get into the lift shaft.
Gotcha. James, thank you very much for your time. It's really good.
Take care.
Thank you. This is pretty special, isn't it? This is super cool.
Brilliant. Just having the natural layout of the timber.
£4,000. It's worth every penny. This is worth every penny. This is beautiful.
I say the craftsmanship in here is brilliant, isn't it? I think on some of them you can have lights inside as well.
Yeah, I think you can actually, mate. Yeah. I've just met a company who are actually do the vacuum lift. Now I'm really intrigued to see what this is all about. So Paul, tell me about it.
Well, it is a round vacuum lift, travels over 5 floors.
5 floors?
5 floors, comes in 3 sizes, so this is a medium size.
Yeah.
The smaller size has got a 750mm diameter. This one is a 933mm diameter.
Yeah.
So it fits in less than a metre. It's powered by vacuum motors at the top, which takes the air out the top cylinder here.
Yeah.
And when you press it, it goes up, air comes in, the carriage goes on. There's no moving parts, there's no oil, there's no grease.
Wow.
It goes straight onto your floor. So whether it's got a stone floor, wood floor, carpet floor, it'll sit in there as long as it's level, of course. That's down to you guys, to be fair.
Can I have a go at that?
You can, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I don't want you dancing in it though.
So we're going in together.
You could have polished the roof.
It's getting a bit cosy in here now, guys. Look at that, we're in. Oh my God, this is super cool. I can't believe 2 of us are in here. It's a bit cosy.
It is a little bit. I'm trying to look into your eyes.
Something just dropped off. I don't know what it was.
That was a telephone for help.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry about that.
Nice and close now,
there you go. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It was a bit too close for my liking, really.
I see you blushing a bit.
Yeah. Superb. Thank you very much for your time. That's really kind. Have a great show. Take care, man.
Cheers. Cheerio.
Been using Terzetto Stone for quite some time. They do some absolutely beautiful products.
This is the latest innovation.
Yeah.
Which is like a 3D effect on the face of it, so it's like a brushed finish.
It's absolutely beautiful. I remember when I first bumped into you, good stuff, you were always definitely the leader on dealing large format tiles, and obviously then going to the better quality imagery tiles and stuff like that, because a lot of people, instead of having natural now, are jumping to porcelain, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because it's a lot more durable, a lot more wearable, it's easy to clean as well. So
this is a new innovation as well, where this is inside and out. So what this means, it's only 1 centimetre, so you'd have to put a concrete slab outside.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why we're pushing these ranges are because of the cost. It's non-slip.
Yeah.
And then we've got the onyx. If you're into pink.
Yeah, look at that. The wife would be into that.
Yeah, make the girls wink.
But definitely check out these guys, because they've got some amazing tiles. So definitely have a great show, man. Good to see you again. Take care, mate.
All right.
Taking the load off the bed. Long day, wasn't it? What do you think, Tone?
Brilliant.
What's been the highlight of the show for you?
I'll say for me, Kurt for this week too, doing the tables and the resin.
Yeah, the resin.
All different colours.
Absolutely breathtaking that wasn't it?
Absolutely. It was brilliant. What about yourself, Tony?
I think probably, I would say, the staircase. The guy who making all staircases, and that walnut staircase, that blew me away. It was absolutely beautiful, that was. So guys, thank you for joining us on this journey. A massive thank you for Tony for joining us from TDD Construction. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe to Tony on my channel. Absolutely have an awesome weekend. Take care guys, thanks, bye bye.